Today I'm going to talk about Faber Castel colored pencils. I have three different price ranges here. So we have, let's say, the cheapest ones, but Faber Castel has a lot of different variations. But today I have the 60 color pencil set. So these look really nice. There are a lot of them and they were really cheap. The next ones are the Faber Castel Goldfaber, and these ones are a little bit more expensive, so I would not really call them budget pencils because nowadays you can buy others like let's say 120 of brute force for the price that you will pay for the 48 of Goldfaber. And the last ones which I'm going to compare are the Faber Castel Polychromos. I keep my pencils, my Polychromos here. I think I will actually do a swatching because I have to do that. I don't know anymore which colors I have, and I actually want to buy some new colors. So yeah, I should probably swatch them. And in this tray I also have my Pablos, so I also have to swatch these ones because I bought a box of 40 Pablos, so I have to see if I have some doubles. I think not, because at the time when I was buying the Pablos I was paying attention not to buy anything that is in the smaller sets, so I hope I don't have those. But either way, so today we are going to have Faber Castel Polychromos, Faber Castel Goldfaber, and I will just call them normal Faber Castel colored pencils. I don't see anything written here that they have some special name. So no, this is a 60 set, 48 set, and as I said, I honestly have no idea how many of the Polychromos I have. I will have to check that. So I will just do, I think I will not do a swatching of these. Maybe I will just take out, let's say 10 of each set, 10 colors, and try to find the same colors. I can check now, but I think that these ones do not even have a name on them. Maybe let's just see. Oh wow, no, they don't have a name. You can write your own name there. These are cool, probably for school and children. Okay, they do have a number, so here is 345 and this is 347. I'm not sure if this can help me somehow. Of course, Polychromos also have numbers, but I don't think that the numbers are going to be the same. 141, so probably not. 248. Let's just check one more. This one is 151. Yeah, I don't think that they will be 140. I don't know why they are starting with 300. This one is 337. Okay, so at least I think they are going 37, 38, 39 and something like that. Let's see, what do we have at the zero? 301. Okay, so I will just delete the one, and I suppose that the black should be 16. Okay, I already took them out so we can see how they look. They come in this this is not a tray, it's like a box. It's a paper box. It's a little bit flimsy, so can I separate also? I think it's better if I do not. Maybe. Now I get it. Oh, this is interesting. You can separate it like this. Maybe I can zoom out. Yeah, now you can see. So they come And you can then put them like this on your table. Yeah, don't think that they will stand. Maybe they will. Yeah, it's a little bit flimsy, but they could stand. I would not hold them like that. Okay, so let's just see if there are 60 of them. No, I thought I'm right, and this one will be 60, but no, it's 99. 44. 89. Okay, I'm completely wrong about these numbers. But yeah, so I will try to take the same colors. What I can see now that in this set we actually also have a gold and a silver one. I think these two are also metallic. Yeah, these two are also metallic ones. So it will be interesting. God, how can I put this together? Yes, this goes like this. And the white one. And the blue one. Where was the blue one? Okay, so we have seen these ones like really fast. Let's see what we have in the Goldfaber. Okay, these already look much better. What kind of numbers do we have here? Here we have the numbers start with 101. Do I have a white Polychromos? I should have it, but I'm not sure if it is here, because I was using it. So no, I don't see it. Unfortunately, the white Polychromos is not here because I wanted to see if it's 101 or some other number. 107. I think it is probably 101. So here I have Cadmium Yellow. What is this one? 108, 107. 107. So it only has a number. It does not have a name, but it could be the same. It looks almost the same. So I think this is a good start. So I could easily take these, the same ones. I think I will have the problem with the other set. Here I only have 2 yellows, and as I said, 307. So this one has a number 307, so it could be that it is the same, but it does not look the same. So this one looks much brighter. So yeah, I will have to try them out before I choose the colors. But let's just take a look at the Goldfaber box. So this is a metal tin, and I find this really nice. You see these ones? You actually do not see these ones often, I think. The Brutfoner square ones had something like this. So it is actually quite nice to have it. And this set also has a gold and silver one. I do not have gold and silver from Polychromos. I'm actually not sure if there is one to buy. But yeah, let's start. I'm not sure how much do I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was thinking I will choose like 10 sets, 10 colors from each set, but yeah, I think this will also work because I do not have all the colors from Faber Castel Polychromos. I have some of them, but not all of them. I will definitely do a swatch of those because I want to know myself which colors I have and which I have to buy. So I have to do that for sure. But I said at the beginning of the video, I think that the numbers are not the same, but actually, even though when I was looking at these 2 yellows, I hope they will be the same when I swatch them, but I noticed that the rest of the numbers are actually the same. So it's not correct what I said that the numbers do not fit together. They actually do. So what we have here, I'm just trying to put them nicely. Yeah, so I think like this we can see this one is the normal cheap one, and it has 337. Why there is a 3 in front, I have no idea. Then we have the Goldfaber, and the Goldfaber has the number 137. It does not have color name, it just has this number. And the Polychromos, as you can see here, I hope it's not reflecting too much the light, it's 137. So actually these two, the Goldfaber and the Polychromos, have the same numbers. Additionally, the Polychromos has the color name and also the light fastness rating, as you can see here. These two are not they do not have any light fastness ratings. So budget friendly, medium budget, and pretty expensive. Okay, so I just have to put them together really fast, and then I will start swatching. So the first one is always going to be the Faber Castel cheap color pencils. I don't know how else to call them because they really do not have any name or anything on them. So they are just, it is written special edition. I have no idea why. I think it's because they are like in this kind of case, but otherwise there is really nothing on them which can indicate that they are, I don't know, no name, eco pencil. Yeah, nothing more. There are no more informations here. So let's just see how these feel and if there is really a difference. So this is like a normal pressure, putting more pressure. I think with yellow we will probably not be able to see the difference so much. Oh yeah, I actually think we do see the difference. And I'm still not sure if this is the same yellow. With the yellow, I'm really not sure. Oh, I went outside. This is interesting. From the feel, as I said, this is just yellow. Not even myself, I can see anything here. I actually like the Goldfaber better, how they were feeling on the paper. Let's come to a better color which can be seen better. So okay, see how the paper looks when I go over it a couple of times, and I will do that also with other pencils. These are definitely smoother than the first ones, and as you can see, there is more color there which is deposited. So these are definitely look like washed out. Okay, I already see some shine on this one. I don't think I can put any more layers. And let's see the Polychromos. So I have the feeling, and I was able to go more often I was able to put more layers with the Goldfaber than with the Polychromos, because now already the pencil is slipping, but it already covered everything. So even though you are putting less layers, you are getting much better coverage. Let's see if we can just take a look. Yeah, I think we can see that there is actually some dust forming from the Goldfaber, and there are a little bit some splashy points there. This one is, yeah, it is washed out, so the pigmentation of this one is the lowest. Then of course it's this one, and then you have this one. This one has a really nice coverage. Here I can really still see it's not white from the paper, but you can still see that the coverage is not so good. Okay, let's do the rest. So I'm actually trying for the first layer to apply the same pressure, but why you see the difference when I, for example, start with Polychromos is because Polychromos just lay down the color so much. So even with the lightest pressure, you already have like yeah, really big coverage, or the position of the color, that's the right word. And with Goldfaber, I really see a lot of this dust, so I do have the feeling that I'm just like not really putting more layers. I'm actually erasing or lifting up the color. So I'm trying now to be really light, but I can almost not hold the pencil. That's how light I'm pressing down. I went a little bit too far down, but okay. Yeah, as I said again, I cannot put any more layers here, but there is no dust that is forming. There is nothing, so that's a big difference. Which one? This one. So the brown was actually the only color where I did not have the same number. I really tried to find the same brown, but I have different browns from Polychromos, but not a single one is in the set of Goldfaber or this cheaper set. So, but I think this one is only one number. Was it one number higher? This is 177 and these were 176. So I think it is not that a big difference. Although the difference between this one and this one is actually pretty huge. Yeah, let's test the black one. Where is it? Here. And even though I'm pressing really hard with these cheap colored pencils, the tip did not break, not even once. So that is actually a big positive, big plus. Also with Goldfaber, so I did not have any breakage. This is interesting. I actually prefer the cheap black over the Goldfaber. I did take out just these three colors. Actually, this is the gold from the Goldfaber and this is the gold from the cheap set. It felt a little bit scratchy at the beginning, but now actually it is okay. This is a little bit tricky, I have to say. This one feels more like gold, I would say. Yeah, it's already slipping. Maybe it's also this paper, but let's say on this paper, which I was using, I will put the link in the description. I honestly like the cheap ones over Goldfaber. So definitely, because somehow the Goldfaber is just after some layers, couple of layers, it's slipping and there is this dust forming. And with the cheap ones, yes, you have brighter colors, they are not so saturated, but it's not slipping so much and you do not have that dust forming. Yeah, so that is a little bit strange. Maybe it's just the paper that it's not right for the Goldfaber. Okay, let's take a look. I think here, if we look at the blue ones, so as I said again, I took the same numbers, okay? Cheap one, Goldfaber, Polychromos. So what you can see, this one is not pigmented so much. So it is almost a completely different color when you compare it to these ones. What I do not like, as I said, you see, I think in this case you can see how much of this dust is forming here. And also the pencil just starts to skip and fly on top of this paper. And then we have the Polychromos. I was not able to put a lot of layers, but still with just a couple of layers I was able to cover the paper. Yeah, again here the dust from the Goldfaber. Also in this case, this green is really nice. And yeah, if we take a look at the black one, maybe like this, it is a little bit shining, so not sure how to show that, but I actually have nothing against this black, so it looks like a really nice decent black color. This one again was slippery, that's why I actually do not like it, but I like this one and this one. And if we take a look at the gold one, so this one from the Goldfaber is definitely more metallic, and it is more like a rich gold. This one is more like green gold. I'm not sure how to say that. From the color, yeah, I from just the gold one, I would prefer this one, even though I'm not really impressed. So not really, I would prefer this one, sorry. Even though I'm not so impressed with it. Here I had some kind of streaks, lines that were remaining, as you can see here. Also the single lines, when I was depositing the color, it was more like this, and here it went also nicely together. And that is actually the case with all of them, and these two were actually pretty sharp, both of them. So you can see also the first layer, how little is deposited in contrast to this one, and here you actually have a really nice deposition, even though you are putting just a really thin layer down. Okay, let's do one more test. Should I do it on another paper? Yes, I think I will do that on the Stonehenge. This one is for the colored pencils. I mean, you get the 32 sheets in this pad, so I actually think it is not so expensive. It is expensive, but not so much. So I'm just going to try. So which color should we take? Let's take a look. Maybe the biggest difference was between the blue ones. I think I will try with the blue ones, because here they are too bright to see something. These actually also look differently, so this is a totally different color. Violet, it should be violet, but this one does not really look violet. But what I am noticing now, I said before, I took the colors with the same number, okay? But I'm looking at the barrels, and I see that this barrel is brighter than these two, and that really fits to the colors. That is interesting and actually pretty cool. I think, no, I do not have this kind of violet in the 60 set. There, it's not there, but it's a really nice thing that Faber Castel actually made this pencil. I'm not sure if you can see it. Can you see that there is a difference? I think if I hold them, yeah, I think now you can definitely see the difference. You can see the difference, even though they have the same numbers. Well, this one has 337, but no idea why there is a 3 in front, but 37, 37, 37. So you see that this one is brighter, and actually, if you check these colors, this one is brighter. So that actually fits. That's really nice. That's really nice to know. And I also want to try Zest It. So the cheapest one. Let's do again the same thing. I mean, similar thing, but I want to see if how the color will change with zested. Just going to put a little bit more down. And maybe here, so that we can have like a beginning without the zested. Yeah, they have actually a really nice, they are dry, but they have a nice coverage of the paper. Okay, next one, the Goldfaber. Yeah, it is now on this paper, it's completely different blue, even though they also have the same numbers. Yeah, again, here something is building up, and it's not like in this case, so not really now a fan of those. Yeah, I love Polychromos. This is just like, I did not even put 3 layers, I think, maybe 4. It's already colored, so that's so nice. I do not have to put any more. Maybe a little bit more down here, just to have something for the solvent to work with. Maybe that was too much, but it's okay. And one more thing I wanted to try and mix different colors, and so I took the red and the yellow. In this case, I did not take any orange, so I really wanted to see if we can layer these ones and go from yellow to red. And I mean, yes, you can layer them, but it is a little bit difficult to go from really dark to the light color, because these colored pencils are more dry. I mean, so they are not so smooth. So what means that will happen, you are putting down the red color, and yes, you can get a nice orange by mixing the yellow and red, but the point where you are stopping with red, it is a little bit difficult to get rid of that transition. I did the same for the Goldfaber, that worked a little bit better, and also I did the same with the Polychromos. And you can see that with all 3, of course, there is a little bit difficulty to blend completely, because I'm going from yellow to red, but still the Polychromos are much smoother, so the transition looks much better. I then used the solvent, the zested, on the left side, on the blue colors, and what I noticed was that the Faber Castel Classique, or the normal ones, the pigment did not move that much. Of course, probably because these are more drier pencils, probably you need to put much more layers down before you can smooth it out with the zested. With Polychromos and Goldfaber, it worked much better. And I could see how the pigment of the Polychromos dissolves much better with the solvent. So I then tried to use the solvent also on this yellow-red transition, but yeah, I made a mistake with the first try because yeah, it looks as if I did not clean the brush really well. That's why I dirtied my yellow color from this normal Faber Castel colored pencils. Yeah, that's a shame. Uh, but still, the pigment did not want to move that much. With the Goldfaber, it was better, but then with the Polychromos, yeah, that was the best. So I do have to say that I would actually leave the Goldfaber out. I did buy them now, but I would not recommend these colored pencils because I think they are too expensive for the quality that they do not have. Let's say it like that. So if you want to spend a little bit less money, I would really recommend these just classic hexagonal Faber Castell colored pencils which come in the set of 60, because as you can see here, I did manage to get a really nice transition, but I was using a lot of colored pencils. But because you are having like 60 colored pencils, you have the possibility to blend them like that. And I think that is actually really good. So yeah, that would actually be my conclusion. Um, for me, I would not buy the Goldfaber again. The cheap Faber Castell colored pencils are good because you get a lot of colors and then you can have a nice transitions, and actually you don't need a solvent because I was able to mix them really nicely also without the solvent. So yeah, I would either go with these cheap ones or with the Polychromos, of course, if you have the money. But I would definitely leave the Goldfaber out because I think for the price that they are costing, you can buy other colored pencils where you will have bigger set and they will perform similarly like the Goldfaber. So yeah, thank you again for watching and see you next time. Bye!